Step.
Beg your pardon?
Said stop walking.
Quite normal you got there.
Don't hurt him. Ow!
In a world where almost everyone scrolls through short videos, you can watch an entire life unfold in just a few minutes. As streaming platforms dominate our attention, what keeps audiences coming back to the cinema? And what kind of film could truly capture hearts around the world? With these questions in mind, I came to one of China's most influential film events, the China Golden Rooster and 100 Flowers Film Festival.
Through masterclasses, screenings, and post-film discussion, I realized that cinema is still a craft built on dedication and detail. And what truly makes a film go viral and go global is
最重要的元素是因为要能够影响人。
Just being able to entertain people. If it's a documentary, being able to teach someone. Maybe it's visually seeing something you haven't seen before.
Has a meaning for you and for your next generation. And it has to be a story also that has visual and narrative elements that are really new and challenging. Yeah.
In recent years, even as global box office growth has slowed, one trend is defying gravity. By October 2025, Chinese films had earned over 1 billion yuan overseas, screening in 46 countries worldwide. Ne Zha, Demon Child Conquers the Sea has grossed more than 15.9 billion yuan globally, making it the highest grossing animated film in history and one of the top 5 films of all time at the global box office. Dare to Rise unveils a harrowing chapter of history little known in the West, and is set to compete for Best International Feature at the 98th Academy Awards. Meanwhile, Chinese actors are making their mark internationally. Xin Zhilei won Best Actress at the 82nd Venice Film Festival for her performance in The Sun Rises on Us All, which judges hailed as one of the finest in Venice over the past decade.
Over the years, Chinese films have become more and more sophisticated. I mean, in terms of science fiction, special effects, there are more and more also female films I've noticed in the last year. And the film Her Story, French people went to see it. It's just completely original and unique, and they thought, why is this not being more released? China moves along so fast, in terms of modernization. I think these are all topics, if addressed in films, definitely they interest the rest of the world.
Chinese filmmakers having the sense of doing stories that can attract and interest everybody. And then there is also something that is important to talk about, is the capacity of the Chinese film industry to innovate and to be in the forefront of many changes. Like now what is happening with the new vertical series. It is a real trend worldwide, and it has been invented and developed in China. It's a very interesting trend for me.
It's worth noting that the festival's host province Fujian is blessed with both mountains and sea, with beautifully preserved ancient architecture and a rich cinematic atmosphere. Fujian's capital, Fuzhou, has also co-hosted the Silk Road International Film Festival for years, creating a collaborative stage for filmmakers from across the Belt and Road countries.
应该说，整个闽南这个地方要寻找这种老的建筑群，应该还是相当有保留的一个范围啦。所以我觉得这是未来是，如果说有这方面的需求的话，第一个想象的还是会跑到这个地方来，因为整个建筑美学啊、文化美学啊都是一样的。
Movie making is also bringing international crews in and out. So Xiamen Airlines has a very competitive pricing policy also, and goes to many destinations. So that's already you're a very good hub. And then the weather here is much better. You can shoot more throughout the year because the weather is better. That's for filmmaking. We're outdoors. We're very weather related. Me personally, as a foreigner in China, I like to tell very positive stories on China because I think there's not enough.
Behind the global success of Chinese films lies not only cultural appeal and emotional resonance, but also a highly developed film industry. Looking ahead, as artificial intelligence becomes increasingly integrated with film production, Chinese cinema will continue to push the boundaries of imagination. From theaters to streaming platforms, from cinematic fever to the tourism boom inspired by film, Chinese cinema is quietly weaving itself into the fabric of global culture.
For a new generation of audiences, the line between screen and cinema may be fading, but one belief remains unchanged. A good film will always bring the world closer together.